For this lesson, we're going to talk about linear equations. Now, there are several different ways that you can write out linear equations, but we're going to focus on the slope-intercept form. So, the slope-intercept form of an equation is written in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. The y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. Okay? So, we know that it's in this form, y equals mx plus b. We know that m is the slope, we know that b is the y-intercept. So if we're given the slope and the y-intercept, all we have to do is plug them in for m and b. So our equation will be y equals the slope 5x plus our y-intercept is -3. So that's perfectly correct. We could simply just write y equals 5x minus 3. Okay? Let's try another one. Again, y equals mx plus b. Our slope is -2, so we're going to plug that in for m. Our y-intercept is 17, so we've got y equals -2x plus 17. Now, we can also determine slope by using a graph. Okay? So the first thing that we need to do is to determine the y-intercept. Then we can count the slope. Remember, rise over run. And lastly, we just use the information that we found in the first two steps to write our equation. So let's try a few examples. First thing we need to do is find our y-intercept. So where does this cross the y-axis? It crosses the y-axis at y equals 3. So our y-intercept is 3. What is our slope? Well, in order to find a slope, we must have 2 points. So we have to find 2 points where the line is perfectly on the whole number. Now, it wouldn't have to be a whole number if you knew the exact value. But when you're looking at a graph, it's generally easiest to use whole number. So, we've got our 2 points. Remember, rise over run. So how many do we have to rise to get from this point to this point? We have to rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many do we have to run? We have to run -1. So our slope is -7. So our equation's going to be y equals mx plus b. Y equals -7x plus 3. Okay? Now let's try our other example. So the first thing we do is identify our y-intercept. So our y-intercept in this equation is going to be 0, because y equals 0 right here where the line crosses the y-axis. Remember, this is the y-axis. Now our slope, again, you need 2 points. There's a point here, there's a point here. You could use either one. Let's use these two. So, how many do we have to rise to get from this point to this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do we have to run? 1, 2. We're going left, So it's negative 2. Okay, so our equation is y equals mx plus b. Y equals 5 over negative 2x plus 0. So it's plus 0, so we don't even actually need that last part. We don't even need to write it. We're done for that one.